Hey, I am just getting ready to go to the gym. I need to put my eyelashes on. In the UK right now, it gets dark at 4 p.m. Like, it's 20 past 3 right now, and it's so dark outside, it's really getting my nerves. I thought I'd just have a chat with you while I put my eyelashes on. I'm so in love with this gym set from Gymshark, it's so cute. Anyways, I got these lashes from Amazon, they're really cute, I'm gonna use them. They're much more affordable, but they're like really hard to put on, and I'm not good at this stuff. Also, can you believe this was blonde when I first bought it? Hair VV wigs are my favourite, by the way. They're so beautiful. I haven't even stuck this down and it looks pretty good, to be fair. Probably will have to stick it down for the gym. So these lashes are super fluffy. They're just a bit delicate. And I'm not a delicate girl, guys. These evenings where it gets dark in the UK, it's like, how do I stay positive when there's literally no sun? Like, I've been taking so many vitamins recently because I need it. I went out for the first time this week, and as I'm like getting closer and closer to my 30s, I find it so much harder to deal with a night out. Like, I don't know how people do it. See that? Failure. That's why I hate about social media, because it makes everything look so easy, but realistically stuff like this is actually really hard. I like to go to the gym when it's basically totally empty and there's no one around, because I'm just a lone wolf. Like, I live alone. I've been living alone since I was 25. When I first moved in, I had a boyfriend at the time and he left. Bad baby. It's mad, like you feel so sad when you go for a breakup and then you just find yourself in a totally new way. So what I'd usually do is put glue on the eyelash, but I just really don't want to do that. I feel like it's in a good place. Oh look, I've taken it off again. Look, I give up. As Tota says, I give up. When I actually moved out and had all these responsibilities, because I bought my place at 25, I really had to mature. I used to go out a lot, and then it got to a point where I just kind of stopped. Like, I just had no desire to go out. It's like I've got really important things to do with my time, and I value my time more. You just kind of have to launch into it. I mean, everyone says that about having kids, right? They're like, I was not ready to have a baby, and then when they have their child, figure it out. You just kind of figure it out. And the truth is, in life, no one knows what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. I think that's why the social media world's a bit weird, because people pretend that they know what they're doing. No one really does. Be a really successful businessman and be really lonely, and that's the truth of it. I didn't even really like the gym before. I always loved sport, but actually lifting weight, I just didn't understand why people do that, especially girls. I was like, guys, do you want to look like a man? And then when I started lifting weight and I was really depressed, I realised, oh, like, this is proper good healing stuff. It's better than any therapy session I've ever had in my life. And I just got really addicted to it. I never thought, oh, I hate my body. It was always a case of me healing my mental health. I feel like I'm a real lover girl, like I'm really stupid. I fall in love and then get hurt. But I'm not going to change. I just need to give it to the right person. And I'll find that person eventually, but I'm not rushing, even though I'm nearly 30, which is terrifying. I'd rather be alone than be with the wrong person, or someone who's not genuine, doesn't really care, doesn't want to build a life together, doesn't have the same vision. That's looking quite good. I have no idea what number. I think it's like 18, 16, 16, 14. Just getting smaller as we go along, do you know what I mean? It's all right. Biggest lesson I've been learning recently is to just not be afraid of change, not be afraid to let go of things from the past. And that has made me feel quite lonely sometimes, but you know what? It's necessary. Sometimes you just gotta let people go, you know? Buy a cute gym set. It's this year where I've always been a real family girl, because I feel really lucky. I was born into a really caring, genuine family. Like, my older sister and I, we never ever, that's a lie, we did fight when we were younger a lot. We'd beef about her clothes. Like, if I wanted to wear her clothes, she wouldn't want her little sister to copy her style. But she was my inspiration, you know? Like, where else am I getting inspiration from? I can call her any time, and just, it could be about the stupidest thing, but I'm upset, and my sister will just be there for me. Like, she'll put everything aside, and I feel really lucky to have a sister like that. I never had like envy or competition between us. It was really something special. I love her. I told her the other day, if anything ever happened to her, I'm cooked. I'm over. It's all over. I'll do it. Look at the difference. That is insane. What a catfish. So it's leg day today. I feel like my sessions have not been as intense as I would have liked them to be. So I'm going to go quite heavy today. And then I need to do cardio and abs over the weekend. And that will be 4 sessions. The ideal is 5, but let's be realistic. Life is hard and busy. It's hard to kind of be on top of all areas of your life at all times, and recently my fitness has suffered a little bit. I've been thinking if I should get my own life coach or personal trainer, because we all need support sometimes. And yes, I'm a PT, but I do think every coach should have a coach. Like with therapy, every therapist should have a therapist. If you really believe in it that much, you believe in your own business, like you believe you should be doing it, then Why do you not have one yourself? Can't be that valuable then, right? That's turned out pretty good, right? These are quite dramatic, but I like them. The current split is looking like Monday leg day, Tuesday back day, Wednesday cardio and abs, Thursday rest, Friday leg day. And then weekend, it's like if I want to get a session in to just do cardio, like I can do that. But a lot of the times by Wednesday, I don't follow through the plan. I'm just going to be so real. I'm just going to be so real with you. Let's be honest, it gets a bit hard. Wednesday and Thursday were non-existent, so this weekend is going to be utilised. I think the worst thing about drinking is like, I don't really drink much these days, but I went out for the first time in ages. The next day is wasted, like I can't train. I just did work and then was just exhausted. It's just a waste of a day. Time is money. I just got my nails and toes done yesterday, which felt like such a treat. And I did it at the same time. It was amazing. I felt like a bright old princess. One eye open when I'm sleeping. I feel like the fitness world is so saturated now, where even I scroll past a lot of content because I'm tired of hearing the same messaging over and over again. Like I always talk about how people say, eat less, move more. And I'm just like, bro, that is not the answer. Way oversimplified and dangerous. People who don't eat enough. The real secret is finding enjoyment in fitness. Genuinely getting yourself to fall in love with becoming a better version of you. Why are we looking at my belly? Excuse me. Enjoying the difficulty of the process because you realise that like that's where strength is built when you do difficult things and you do it intentionally. I know this is hard. I'm realising it's hard for everyone. So I think some people think, oh, you guys find it easy going to the gym consistently. Hell no. I just got used to doing hard stuff. Me and this camera are gonna fight, I swear. You wanna beef? You wanna go? I have to force myself to go. Remember how you're going to feel afterwards. Tuesday, and I was doing 60 minutes of Stairmaster. I put on To Kill a Monkey at the same time on Netflix. Super good hack, by the way. If you find it hard to last long on the Stairmaster, mate, put Netflix on. If you have a gym that has Netflix on the Stairmasters and on the cardio equipment. I didn't want to get off partially because I just wanted to finish the episode I was watching. So often, I just want to be so honest, there's thoughts in my head when I'm in the middle of working out. It's like, give up, stop. I'm so tired, I can't do this. I feel awful, just stop. Constantly on repeat, and I have to actively fight those thoughts in my head and say to myself, you can do it, push through, come on, you're gonna feel so good afterwards. But it's a constant battle to fight that old version of myself who just wants to stop and be lazy. I never want to pretend that I find this really easy. Things like sport and dance have always been natural to me. I love movement, but when it's hard and I'm focused on just bettering myself, I don't find it easy and I never want to pretend that I do. I've been finding life really hard recently, and the gym is my safe space with whatever I'm going through. The older I get, the more I just think about the fact that life is all about relationships. And that's what's hard because it's paradoxical, because at the same time I'm losing people. I'm growing and losing people, so what does that mean? We don't align anymore. And that's okay, and it's all love. I always want my people to do well no matter what, but if a friendship or a relationship is causing you more harm than good, then you just let it go. Just not align. If you try, then just let it go. People that are meant to be in your life will return, and people that are not will not, and that's all good. Do you know what I mean? I used to be someone with so many friends, such a big circle, but you can't really have as many intimate friendships if you have so many people in your life. Like, I'd rather have a couple of friends and the relationships are deep and genuine than have a huge group of friends where it's all shallow and artificial. And I think that's what I've kind of moved away from as I've got older. It's like I literally cannot maintain shallow friendships. And it doesn't mean that we have to always talk about deep stuff that's going on in life, but it means that what we do talk about needs to be sincere, and it's not performative, and it's not egotistical, and it's not jealous or envious. Like, it has to be pure-hearted, and that's it for me. Like, that's all I want. And I've also learned to stand up for myself recently because I used to be such a people pleaser. So I've started speaking up and being honest about if I'm not happy with things, and it's made me feel better. Like, I feel happier with myself. Don't ever just quiet your voice. Don't ever quiet the person that you are because other people think you're weird or because you want to appease others. Just be you, and if people stay, great, and if they don't, great. Everyone wins at the end of the day when you're genuine. Do you know what I mean? Even with my dad, like, we have disagreements a lot of the time, and I just feel grateful that me and him can have a disagreement, we'll have a conversation about it. Both of us will say how we feel, and we'll leave, and I'll say, love you lots, Dad, see you soon, love you too. I feel really grateful. I think that's what life's about. I don't like the idea that we all are quiet about how we feel and we just get along because we're being fake or pretending that everything is cool. I really wanted to make videos about my 20s and what it was like. And realistically, this is the last year of my 20s, but maybe I can do it in hindsight and give advice to people who are in their 20s. The amount that I changed from 21 to 29 is insanity. And every change was difficult, but always turned out way better, and I'm way happier afterwards. I used to be a party animal, and if I could see that version of me now, I'd be like, babe, what are you doing? What are you doing this for? Is everything okay? I was so scared of being alone, so scared of sitting in pain that I would do whatever it takes to get rid of that feeling, and then I would feel good for the moment and then feel awful afterwards. Some of the decisions that you make, you wouldn't do if you actually healed and actually sat with your emotions and actually processed things properly. And that's where the gym was it replaced going out for me. I'll still go out to weddings, birthdays, but when it comes to just a regular night out where people just want to get attention and chat each other up, that part of me has literally died. We should have a ceremony. I think all of us should have ceremonies to mourn the old version of us. To really know that it's dead and gone, dead and buried. But yeah, now I'm a real gym girly. Who would have thought it? If I told myself back then, by the way, when you're 29, like, you are going to be in the gym every day. You could not convince me of that. Wild. People say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? No one knows. We don't know. We can guess or say where we'd like to be, but by that time you'll go through so much in your life that you'll probably change your mind. And my new outlet has become fitness. Yeah, baby, and it's fine to pivot. Don't let people tell you not to pivot. The scariest and best decisions I made were drastic ones in my life. Sit with myself and say, I want to change this. And it's a constant journey of evolution. And life is never perfect. You're always going to have ups and downs. If you see someone with a perfect life, they're not showing you the parts that are hard, because none of us have a perfect life. It's just not how it is. So don't feel bad if you're going through something that feels impossible, because everyone's battling things behind the scenes that are impossible to deal with. They're just not telling you. But you get through it. You can handle it. You're going to get stronger, and that's why we always build muscle, because we always want to get better and get stronger and work through the pain and not let it overwhelm and drown us. We want to grow and evolve and come out better. I'm going to go and train legs, guys. I need to get on the Gymshark store while they still got their discount on, because this it's slightly unbelievably gorgeous. Hell yeah, babe. Christmas is here also. When did Christmas get here? What are we doing? It's the end of 2025. Where did the time go, mate? I'm so petrified. I also have not left the UK this entire year. Pity me. Pity me. I'm really so looking forward to Christmas and spending it with my family, giving each other gifts, playing games, eating loads of food. We also are doing a girls' Christmas night next week, like a Friendsmas. I can't wait for that. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I was going to do pigs in blanket, but a lot of people don't eat pork. I might just do some salmon or something like that, but it'll be really cute. I was meant to go to Nigeria for my cousin's wedding in December, but the visa's £400. I don't think I'm going to have the time to do it this year, which is really sad, because I know the wedding's going to be amazing. And I've never been to Nigeria, and it's my whole home country, can you imagine? Dad is mixed, half Ghanaian, half English, and my mother is full Nigerian. But Nigerian culture is very loud, very domineering in the best way. Nigerians are amazing. So that was a huge part of my childhood influence, was Nigerian culture, and my mum's side of the family looking after me, raising me, eating the food. So when people ask me, do you prefer Nigerian or Ghanaian jollof, it's like, guys, I'm biased. I'm going to say Nigerian, obviously. Because my dad, when I grew up, he gave us shepherd's pie. So I cannot say that I'm a groundnut soup type of babe. Too tough. But I did go to Ghana when I was like 12. Went to see my granddad. He sadly passed. Grateful that I got to meet him a bit later on in life and see Ghana, because it's absolutely stunning. I did not want to leave. Get me back to Lagos, mate. I say back to Lagos. My mum grew up in Benin. So if anyone wants to fly me to Lagos, just let me know, yeah. I can send you my cash app. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. These are much harder to put on, but they're much more affordable. You get much more. So maybe get both, because tattoo lashes are so easy to put on and they just look amazing. But you have to spend the money, obviously, to buy this many lashes. I think they need to make a kit like this, to be fair. The glue, I use the glue on tattoo lashes as well that comes with it. This pink one, and it comes with these tweezers. Fabulous. You put the bond on, you can either put it on your lashes or on the lash, or both, depending on how wild you are. And then you seal it with this side. I'm going to get myself to the gym, babe. Horses in the stable. I'm on the way. Ride. And next year I'll be doing a lot more travel, so you will get some travel vlogs. I really want to go back to Dubai, because me and my best friend went to Dubai last September and we had the best time. But it was such a wholesome adult trip. When we went, it was very wholesome. We did a lot of dinners. We spent a lot of time in our hotel, because it was this beautiful 5-star hotel with like 4 restaurants in it. So we had breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner sorted. And then we just went to do loads of sightseeing, and it was in September and it was just way too hot. You could spend like an hour out there before you felt like you were getting cooked up. We went on dirt bikes, did some sand surfing, rode a camel, had a lot of rest. And that's just what I needed. I think we went out once and we saw Ruger, which is lit. I love you lots. Don't be a sack of potatoes. That's the most important thing. Right? Take care.